Ladies and gentlemen, numismatists, and treasure hunters, welcome back to another thrilling episode of Your Channel Name. Today, we are diving deep into one of the most astonishing, rarest, and most valuable coins to ever circulate in the United States, the 1986 Liberty 1-cent coin. Yes, you heard that right. This seemingly ordinary penny is now valued at a jaw-dropping $9 million. So, what makes this coin so special? How did it go from a single cent to millions in worth? Well, sit back, relax, and join us as we unravel the fascinating history, secrets, and value of this extraordinary coin. Let's get started. To truly understand the significance of the 1986 Liberty 1-cent coin, we have to travel back in time to the origins of the U.S. 1-cent coins. The idea of the penny in America dates back to 1793 when the very first large cents were minted by the United States Mint. Over the years, the design of the penny changed drastically, with multiple versions being released, from the flowing hair cent to the draped bust cent, the classic head cent, and eventually, the famous Lincoln cent introduced in 1909. The Lincoln cent replaced the Indian head penny in 1909 to commemorate the 100th birthday of Abraham Lincoln. Designed by Victor D. Brenner, it became the longest-running coin design in U.S. history. But how does the 1986 Liberty 1-cent coin fit into this legacy? The 1986 Lincoln cent, also known as the Liberty 1-cent 1986, was part of this long-running series, but something about it makes it unique, rare, and highly valuable today. Some call it a mistake, some call it a hidden treasure, but one thing is for sure, it is worth a fortune. Alright, so why is this coin so rare? What makes the 1986 Liberty 1-cent coin different from the billions of other pennies out there? Let's break it down. The first and most crucial reason behind its rarity is the minting error. Coins are produced in large quantities by the U.S. Mint, and while strict quality control is in place, mistakes do happen. But not all mistakes are created equal. Some errors make coins worthless, while others turn them into treasures worth millions. The 1986 Liberty 1-cent coin is believed to have been struck on the wrong planchet, possibly a bronze or experimental metal planchet instead of the standard zinc-coated copper planchet used after 1982. One of the most striking features of this coin is the double die obverse error. If you look closely at the inscriptions, especially Liberty and the date 1986, you can see a distinct doubling effect. This happens when the die used to strike the coin shifts slightly between impressions, causing a noticeable doubling of letters and numbers. Collectors go absolutely crazy for such errors. Now, here's where things get even more interesting. Most 1986 pennies were minted in Philadelphia, P., Denver, D., and San Francisco, S. However, some of these rare Liberty 1-cent 1986 coins appear to have no mint mark. Normally, Philadelphia pennies also lacked mint marks, but something about these rare specimens suggests they weren't part of the usual minting process. Could they have been test coins? Special strikes? No one knows for sure, but what we do know is that they are extremely rare and valuable. Now for the moment you've all been waiting for. Just how much is this rare 1986 Liberty 1-cent coin worth today? Well, brace yourselves because the latest auction price soared to an astonishing $9 million. That's right, $9 million for a penny. Imagine finding one of these in your pocket change. It would be like hitting the jackpot. In past years, collectors have paid anywhere between $50,000 to $1 million for similar era coins. But this particular Liberty 1-cent 1986 coin shattered records, making it one of the most expensive pennies ever sold. The value keeps increasing, so who knows? Maybe the next auction will break another record. So, how can you find out if you own this rare penny? Here's what to look for. White heavy checkmark, check the date. It must be 1986. White heavy checkmark, look for doubling on Liberty and the date. White heavy checkmark, examine the mint mark, or lack thereof. Doubt white heavy checkmark, weigh it. If it's heavier than 2.5 grams, you might have a rare planchet error. White heavy checkmark, use a magnifying glass or microscope to check for fine details. And that's the story of the mysterious and ultra-valuable 1986 Liberty 1-cent coin. Who would have thought that a penny could be worth a fortune? If you enjoyed this video, be sure to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon so you never miss out on more amazing coin discoveries. And if you have any rare coins in your collection, let us know in the comments. We'd love to hear your stories. Until next time, happy collecting! Ladies and gentlemen, today we are diving into the fascinating world of numismatics, where a simple penny could be worth a life-changing fortune. Imagine finding a 1-cent coin in your pocket that's worth a staggering $9 million. Yes, you heard that right. Today, we're talking about the rare and legendary 1992 closed AM Lincoln penny, one of the most sought-after coins in American history. This isn't just any penny, it's a coin that has stunned collectors, shocked historians, and even changed the way we look at small change. So, grab your magnifying glass and check your piggy banks because you might just have a fortune hiding in plain sight. To understand why the 1992 Lincoln penny is so valuable, we need to travel back to 1992, when the US Mint was striking billions of pennies. But something unexpected happened. A tiny design error, a simple spacing issue, created one of the rarest pennies in history. Normally, Lincoln pennies from this era had a small gap between the letters A and M in America on the reverse side. However, a rare batch of pennies accidentally used a different die, making the A and M appear almost touching. This became known as the closed AM variety. This mistake was never meant to happen, and only a handful of these coins escaped into circulation. So, how rare is this incredible penny? Experts believe that only a few dozen have ever been found, and many more could still be out there, maybe in someone's old jar of coins, waiting to be discovered. In fact, the chances of finding one are estimated to be less than 1 in a billion. But those who have found one have struck gold, or should I say copper? Since its discovery, collectors have been scrambling to find one, and in recent years, the value of this coin has skyrocketed. The demand for rare numismatic treasures has surged, making this penny one of the most desirable era coins in history. Alright, let's talk numbers. This 1992 closed AM penny isn't just rare, it's record-breaking. In a recent auction, one of these pennies in near-perfect condition sold for a jaw-dropping $9 million. That's more than a luxury mansion, a fleet of sports cars, or even some winning lottery jackpots. So, why is it worth so much? Simple: rarity and demand. Collectors and investors alike know that as more time passes, the chances of finding these coins decrease. That scarcity drives the price up, making it a holy grail of modern numismatics. Now, if you're wondering, do I have one of these rare pennies in my collection? Here's what you need to look for. Year: it must be from 1992 or 1992. Denver Mint. Close AM. The and M in America should be almost touching on the reverse side. Designer's initials. The FG, Frank Gasparo's initials, should be slightly farther from the Lincoln Memorial. Mint condition matters. The better the condition, the higher the value, so if you find one, keep it safe and consult an expert. Alright, so let's say you found one. Congratulations. But where can you sell it, and how do you get the highest price? Here's the game plan. Get it authenticated, send it to a top grading service like PCGS or NGC, auction houses, Heritage Auctions, Stack's Bowers, and other major coin auctioneers specialize in rare coins. Online platforms, eBay, specialized numismatic forums, and even social media groups are great places to connect with buyers. Coin shows and dealers. Visit coin expos or professional dealers who can make high-dollar offers. So, the big question is, could you be holding a $9 million treasure in your hands right now? The answer? Maybe. Don't let this opportunity pass you by. Check your pennies. Who knows, you might be the next lucky collector to cash in on one of the most valuable coins in US history. If you enjoyed this video, smash that like button, hit subscribe, and turn on notifications so you never miss another exciting treasure hunt. Let me know in the comments, what's the most valuable coin you've ever found? Until next time, happy collecting! Ladies and gentlemen, numismatists, coin collectors, and treasure hunters, welcome to an electrifying episode where we unveil the shocking truth about a tiny coin that could make you a multimillionaire. Yes, you heard that right. The 1993 Lincoln 1-cent coin, a piece of copper that is currently valued at a jaw-dropping $9 million in the collector's market. Before we dive into the reasons why this particular coin is worth millions, let's take a journey back in time to understand the fascinating history of the Lincoln cent introduced in 1909 to commemorate the 100th birthday of Abraham Lincoln. This coin replaced the Indian head cent and became one of the most iconic coins in American history. Designed by Victor David Brenner, the Lincoln cent was the first U.S. coin to feature a real historical figure. But little did the U.S. Mint know that decades later, a rare variation of this coin, specifically the 1993 D1, would become one of the most sought-after collectibles ever. So, what makes the 1993 D Lincoln cent so rare? After all, billions of pennies are produced every year. Well, here's the catch. This particular coin, minted at the Denver Mint, has a unique anomaly that makes it incredibly rare. Several factors contribute to its extraordinary value. Let's break them down. First and foremost, the 1993 D Lincoln cent is one of the few coins ever produced with an ultra-rare misprint. Some of these coins were accidentally struck on the wrong metal planchets, using a higher quality copper zinc alloy rather than the standard copper-plated zinc. This mistake led to a unique weight, texture, and durability not found in regular pennies. Another reason for its rarity is a famous minting error known as the double die strike. Some 1993 D pennies have a noticeable doubling effect on the inscriptions, especially on the words Liberty and In God We Trust. This error, caused by a misalignment during the minting process, makes the coin extremely valuable to collectors. While millions of 1993 D pennies were struck, only a tiny fraction of them contained these minting errors, and even fewer have survived in pristine condition. As a result, they are incredibly difficult to find, making them highly sought after in the numismatic world. Now, let's talk money. A regular 1993 D penny in average condition might only be worth its face value. But if you have one of these ultra-rare error coins, you're in for a life-changing surprise. In recent auctions, a 1993 D Lincoln cent with verified minting errors and in pristine condition has been sold for an astonishing $9 million. The reason? Well, wealthy collectors and museums are willing to pay millions for these rare coins because of their historical significance and extreme rarity. And guess what? There could still be undiscovered specimens out there, possibly in your pocket change. So, how can you tell if you have one of these golden tickets? Here's what to look for. Check the weight. A normal 1993 D penny should weigh 2.5 grams, but the rare one is slightly heavier due to its unique metal composition. Look for doubling on the inscriptions, particularly on Liberty and In God We Trust. Examine the mint luster. Rare versions tend to have a slightly different sheen under light. Get it authenticated. If you think you have a rare 1993 D penny, take it to a professional coin grading service like PCGS or NGC to verify its authenticity. Imagine finding one of these rare pennies in your collection. A single cent could turn into millions overnight. So check your piggy banks, your old coin jars, and even the loose change in your car. You never know, you might just be sitting on a fortune. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe to our channel, and turn on the notification bell so you never miss out on our latest discoveries. And if you have an interesting coin in your collection, let us know in the comments below. Who knows? Your coin might be our next big feature. What if I told you that a single penny, just 1 cent, could be worth a staggering $9 million? Sounds unbelievable, right? Well, today, we're diving deep into the fascinating story of the 2014 Liberty 1 cent coin, one of the rarest and most valuable coins in U.S. history. Stay tuned because you won't want to miss a single second of this jaw-dropping story. This is not just any ordinary penny. This is the 2014 Liberty 1 cent coin, and its journey from being a regular circulation coin to a multi-million-dollar collector's item is truly mind-blowing. But what makes this coin so special? Why is it worth millions? And how did it become one of the most sought-after coins in the world? Let's uncover the full story. To understand the significance of the 2014 Liberty 1 cent coin, we need to take a trip back in time, way back to the origins of U.S. coinage. The very first 1-cent coins were struck in 1793, and they looked vastly different from the modern pennies we use today. Over the centuries, the design of the penny evolved, from the iconic Indian head cents of the 1800s to the classic Lincoln wheat and memorial pennies. Then came 2014, a year that was meant to be just another ordinary year in coin production. But something remarkable happened. Something that would change the course of numismatic history forever. So, why is this particular coin worth an astonishing $9 million? Well, there are a few key factors that contribute to its incredible value. First and foremost, rarity. The 2014 Liberty 1-cent coin was never meant to exist in its rarest form. Due to a mysterious error at the U.S. Mint, a tiny batch of these coins was struck with a special, ultra-rare design featuring Lady Liberty instead of the usual Lincoln portrait. This was a nod to early American coinage, but was never officially released to the public. It is believed that only a handful of these coins ever left the mint, making them one of the scarcest modern-day coins in existence. But there's more. Another major factor is the coin's condition. The most valuable example of this coin was found in Mint State 70, an absolutely perfect condition, with no scratches, no blemishes, and no signs of wear. That alone skyrocketed its value in the collector's market. Imagine the shock of finding one of these incredibly rare pennies in your pocket change. That's exactly what happened to a lucky collector in 2021 when they stumbled upon this historic coin while searching through a roll of uncirculated pennies. News of the discovery spread like wildfire, and soon, top collectors from around the world were desperate to get their hands on it. When this one-of-a-kind penny finally hit the auction block, the bidding war was nothing short of legendary. Numismatists, private collectors, and investors from around the globe battled it out. The final hammer price? A jaw-dropping $9 million! One of the highest prices ever paid for a modern coin. So, what does this mean for the future of rare coin collecting? Well, experts believe that as time goes on, the value of the 2014 Liberty 1-cent coin could climb even higher. With so few in existence, and demand constantly rising, we might one day see this coin break even more records. Could we see a $10 million or even $20 million penny in the future? Only time will tell. Now the big question, could you be holding a fortune in your pocket right now? Here's how to check if you have a rare or valuable penny. First, examine the date and design carefully. Look for any unusual markings, misprints, or errors. Second, consider the condition. Coins in pristine condition are worth much more. Finally, if you think you have something special, take it to a professional coin dealer or send it to a grading service for authentication. Who knows? You might just strike gold. The 2014 Liberty 1-cent coin is proof that sometimes, the smallest things can hold the biggest value. Whether you're a seasoned collector or just getting started, the world of numismatics is full of hidden treasures waiting to be discovered. So, keep your eyes open, because the next $1 million coin might just be hiding in plain sight. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you never miss our latest coin discoveries. Until next time, happy hunting!